Hello, good morning. I am Genuine Dr. M.P. Sharma, Professor of Physiology and Biochemistry. My two days of today's topic is structure of seminal vesicle. So, seminal vesicles are the paired glands situated in lower abdomen on either side of prostate gland behind urinary bladder. Each seminal vesicle is hollow shape of irregular shape and is lined by complexly folded mucous membrane. Epithelial cells of the mucous membrane are secretory in nature and secrete seminal fluid. Duct of seminal vesicle from each side joins with ampulla of vast difference to form ejaculatory duct, and thus seminal fluid is emptied into ejaculatory duct which open into urethra. Now, properties and composition of prostatic fluid. The properties are: prostate fluid is a thin, milky and alkaline fluid. It forms 30% of total semen. Composition for the products secreted by prostate gland. Functions of the prostatic fluid: maintenance of sperm motility. Prostatic fluid provides optimum pH of the motility of the sperms. Generally, sperms are non-motile at a pH of less than 6, and there are some factors which decreases the pH and motility of sperm both in vas deferens and female genital tract. In vas deferens, end products and product of metabolic activities in the sperm make the fluid in vas deferens acidic so that the sperm are non-motile. In female genital tract, vaginal secretion in female are highly acidic with a pH of 3.5 to 4. So when semen is ejaculated into female genital tract at coitus, sperm are non-motile initially. However, the alkaline prostatic secretion, which is also present in the semen, neutralize the acidity in vagina and maintains a pH of 6.0 to 6.5. At this pH, the sperm becomes motile and chances of fertilization are enhanced. Now, clotting of semen. The clotting enzymes present in the prostatic fluid convert fibrinogen into coagulum, and it is essential for holding the sperms in uterine cervix. Lysis of coagulum. The coagulum is dissolved by fibrinogen of prostatic fluid so that the sperm becomes motile. Now, applied physiology. Enlargement of the prostatic gland is of two types. Number one, benign enlargement. Second, a malignant enlargement. Number one, benign enlargement. Hyperplasia of the glandular structure and the connective tissues causes benign non-malignant enlargement of the prostatic gland, and it occurs in some men after 60 years of age due to the unknown causes. Now, semen. Introduction of the semen. Semen is a white or grey fluid that contains sperms, and it is the collection of fluid from testes, seminal vesicle, prostate gland and bulbourethral glands. Semen is discharged during sexual act, and the process of discharge of semen is called ejaculation. Testes contribute sperms. Prostate secretions gives milky appearance to the semen. Secretion from the seminal vesicle and bulbar urethral glands provides mucoid consistency to semen. Nature of semen. At the time of the ejaculation, human semen is liquid in nature. Immediately it coagulates, and after some times it becomes liquid once again. That is called secondary liquefaction. Fibrinogen secreted from the seminal vesicle is converted into a weak coagulum by clotting enzymes secreted from prostate glands. Coagulum is liquefied after about 30 minutes as it is lysed by fibrinolysis and produced in prostate gland. When semen is ejaculated, the sperm are non-motile due to the viscosity of the coagulum. When the coagulum dissolves, the sperm becomes motile. Properties of the semen: specific gravity is 1.028, volume 2 ml to 6 ml per ejaculation. Reaction: it is alkaline with a pH of 7.5. Alkalinity is due to the prostate fluid. Composition of semen. Semen contains 10% sperm and 90% fluid part, which is called seminal plasma. Seminal plasma contains the products from seminal vesicle and prostate glands, and it also has small amount of the secretion from the mucous gland, particularly the bulbourethral gland. Now, sperm is a male gamete, reproductive cells developed in the testes, and it is also spermatozoon, plural spermatozoa. Matured sperm is 60 micron long. Sperm count. Total count of sperm is about 100 to 50 million per milliliter of semen. Sterility occurs when the sperm count falls below 20 million per milliliter. Now, composition of the semen. Semen divided by 2, semen percent, sperm percent 10, seminal plasma 90%. Again seminal plasma divided into products. Number 1, products from the seminal vesicle 60%, products from the prostate gland 30%. Under this, products from seminal vesicle 60%, it is divided into further ascorbic acid, fibrinogen, flavin, fructose, inositol, pepsinogen, choline, prostaglandins, citrate, citric acid. Similarly, products from the prostate gland 30%. Number 1, acid phosphatase. 2, cholesterol. 3, clotting enzymes. 4, fibrinolysin. 5, glucose. 6, lactate dehydrogenase. 7, phospholipids. 8, plasminogen activator. 9, semini. 10, spermine. 11, bicarbonate. 12, calcium. 13, citrate. 14, sodium, and 15, zinc. So through the sperms can be stored in a male genital tract for longer period, and after ejaculation of the survival time is only about 24 to 48 hours at a temperature equivalent to body temperature. Rate of motility of the sperm is female genital tract is about 3 mm per minute. Sperm reaches the fallopian tube is about 30 to 60 minutes after sexual intercourse. Uterine contractions during sexual act facilitate the movement of the sperms. Now, structure of the sperm. Sperms consist of the 4 parts: head, neck, body, and tail. Head of the sperm is oval in shape with a length of 3 to 5 micron and width of up to 3 micron. Anterior portion of the head is thin. Head is covered by a thin cell membrane, and it is formed by a condensed nucleus with a thin cytoplasm. Anterior 2/3 of the head is called acrosome orgella capitis, Acrosome is a thick cap-like interior part of the sperm head. It develops from Golgi apparatus and it is made up of mucopolysaccharides and acid phosphatase. Acrosome also contains hyaluronidase and proteolytic enzymes which are essential for the sperm to fertile the ovum. And this is the structure, the human sperm's head, neck, body. Acrosome, the top part is the acrosome, then nucleus, anterior end of knob, posterior end of the knob, spiral filament, axial filament, and disc or chief piece of the tail and terminal piece of the tail. Now neck is connected with the body by a short like neck, and its anterior end is formed by thick disc shaped anterior end or knob, which is also called proximal centrioles. Posterior end is formed by another similar structure known as posterior end knob, and it gives rise to the axial filament of the body. Often the neck of the body sperms are together called midpiece. Now body is cylindrical with a length of 5 to 9 micron and the thickness is 1 micron. The body of the sperm consists of the central core called axial filament covered by thin cytoplasmic capsule, and axial filament starts from the posterior end node of the neck. It passes through the body and a perforated disc called end disc or end ring centrioles. Finally, the axial filament reaches the tail as axial thread. In the body of the axial filament is surrounded by a closely wound spiral filament consisting of the mitochondria. Now 4. A tail of the sperms consists of two segments. Number 1, chief of the main sperm piece, and it is closely enclosed by a cytoplasmic capsule and has a axial thread. Number 2, it is 40 to 50 micron long terminal or end piece. It has only the axial filament. Semen analysis. It is evaluated the qualities of the semen, which is useful to investigate the infertility. Parameters of the semen analysis: number 1, volume; 2, reaction and pH; 3, liquefaction; 4, sperm count; 5, morphology of sperm; 6, motility of sperms; 7, pus cell and RBCs; 8, fructose level. Thank you.
सर से बात कर लो
कौन सा?
छः मंथ